Welcome to the 2024 Hammermade High School Player of the Year presentation. There were 7 finalists this year, all had outstanding high school careers and seasons this past winter. Here they are: Hagen Burrows, Minnetonka; Javon Moore, Minnetonka; Jackson Nevers, Edina; Karsten Pilgrim from Warroad; Nolan Road from White Bear Lake; Gavin Eulenkamp from Chanhassen; and finally Noah Ernest from Roseau. This year's Player of the Year is Jackson Nevers. Come on in, Jackson. Congratulations on winning the state championship and being our Player of the Year.
Thank you.
Really nice list of players that have preceded you on this list of ours. But first, before we get into much of this, we got to congratulate you on winning a state championship. How special was that with you and your buddies winning last night?
No, I mean, it's so special. I mean, we got a lot of seniors, and especially after what happened last year, you know, losing that final game, you know, this one meant the world to us. It'll just cement our names in that Evelith trophy and, you know, be brothers for life. 14
state titles for Edina, but you didn't have many state titles as a youth hockey player growing up, besides a Fargo International title, which is pretty important as a squirt. But after that, no peewees, no bantams, nothing for these guys. How special is it for you guys to kind of finally, you know, say you did something that your parents did, or your buddies, they're a couple years older than you have done? It's pretty special for you guys. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, we definitely, you know, it feels like we kind of broke through. You know, we haven't had the best of luck with state tournaments, but we kind of saved it for the last hurrah.
One most important one, your brother, we learned on a podcast a couple years ago, Mason's ring sits on your clock radio, right? That you wake up and look at every day. That had to be some pretty good fuel. Any other great fuels for you to finally get through this year?
I mean, Mason's probably the main fuel. He kind of gives it to me all the time. Just, oh, I got the one up, I got the ring, I got the state championship. But I mean, definitely coming back your senior year, you know, you kind of have that in the back of your mind, but can't really jump ahead too fast, but it just feels so good to go out like this.
Yeah, you barely got any sleep last night, did you?
No.
Well, you're doing great so far. Before you thank some people, I want to thank you for being such a big part of Youth Hockey Hub, whether it be playing in the Squirtacular or coming to our Gopher camps and Bantam Elite and all the other things you've been a part of. I really appreciate it and get to know you, especially the last couple of years in the broadcast world as well. You got some people you want to thank as you head off to college?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I want to thank my parents, you know, just letting me pursue my dreams, and all the time and money they've spent on me is just something I'll never be able to repay them for. But also want to thank my brothers, both of them. I mean, Mason's my role model. I look up to him each and every day. And Chase, hopefully I'm a good enough role model for you. But also just want to thank my teammates. I wouldn't be here without them, and coaches. I mean, I'd take a bullet for each and every one of them.
Well, Jackson, it's been fantastic to get to know you. I'm sure I'll see more of you in the future at the University of Minnesota and in your junior career.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Jackson.
I appreciate it.
Jackson Nevers, the 2024 Hammermade High School Player of the Year.
That I can't break through, no limits to what